Hello students, welcome to Standard 9, Subject Mathematics, Chapter 2, Polynomial, Lecture number 6 now. After understanding the remainder theorem in last lecture, related to that, and this will be applied in next coming examples as well as in exercise number 2.3. So, you are advised to do in homework that solve examples 9 and 10. They are given in the textbook, and in that the remainder theorem is applied. How to find directly the remainder by using remainder theorem without doing the long division. So that you can solve yourself, and example 9 and 10 are there in the textbook, it is there. So you are advised to solve in homework. Here we will solve exercise 2.3, and its question number 1 is find the remainder when x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by 5 divisors are given differently. 5 different divisors are given. First, by x plus 1 dividing, what will be the remainder? In second, x minus 1 by 2 is the divisor, so what will be the remainder? If you divide by x, what will be the remainder? If you divide by x plus 5, and if you divide by 5 plus 2x, with all 5 we have to divide this dividend, and in each 5 we have to find the remainder. So as we have learned about remainder theorem, we will use remainder theorem here, and we will not do the long division. So what to do in that? Let dividend px is given. Let it is px. This is dividend is x cube plus dx square plus dx plus 1. It is given in the question. Dividend. And in each divisors are different. So in first number the divisor gx is notation is equal to x plus 1 is given. That we have taken, and it is a linear polynomial. So the condition that was in the remainder theorem, that divisor must be linear polynomial. So it is linear polynomial. So what is the next step? We have to find the zero of this divisor. Gx, how to find zero of the divisor? Taking equal to 0. So gx equal to 0 if we take x plus 1 equal to 0. From that x equals to, it will be minus 1. This minus 1 becomes the zero of the divisor, and it is a linear polynomial. So minus 1 is the zero of the divisor. So what is the next step we do? In remainder theorem, to get remainder, what we do? We replace this x of dividend by the zero of divisor minus 1. So x equals to minus 1 you will replace. So in place of x you will take minus 1. So it will be all dividend will be all x will be replaced by minus 1. Minus 1 cube plus 3 into minus 1 square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1 as it is. Now minus 1 cube is minus 1 plus 3 as 3. Minus 1 square will be plus 1 plus minus minus 3 ones are 3 it will be, and plus 1. Then it is minus 1 again as it is. 3 ones are 3 minus 3 plus 1. Now what happens next? Next is plus 3 minus 3 cancel, minus 1 plus 1 is cancelled, so 0. 0 is the remainder. By remainder theorem, without doing long division, we got the remainder by remainder theorem. So this way, it's very easy to find remainder by using remainder theorem. In next, similarly, all 5 will find. In next, the divisor is x minus 1 by 2. It is the divisor, gx equal to x minus 1 by 2. So we will find this. It is a linear polynomial. We will find the zero of this. How to find zero of this? Taking equal to 0, x minus 1 by 2 equal to 0. What will be x equals to then? Minus 1 by 2 will be that side, plus 1 by 2. So we have 0 of this divisor as 1 by 2. And now this x equals to 1 by 2, we have to replace in dividend px equals to this. So remainder, it will give remainder directly by remainder theorem. So we have replaced this x in dividend by 1 by 2 in this second number. So it is x cube, so it will be px, so p 1 by 2 equal to x cube means 1 by 2 cube, all x are replaced by 1 by 2 in this. 3 into 1 by 2 square plus 3 into 1 by 2 plus 1 as it is. Here 1 by 2 cube, 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8 plus 3, 1s are 3 as it is. So once again, yes, 1 by 2 cube is 1 cube is 1 and 2 cube is 8. 3 has 3, 1 square is 1, so 3 ones are 3 up there and 2 square will be 4 down. 3 ones are 3, down there 2 plus 1 as it is. To add this all, 8, 4 and 2 is in denominator, we have to take LCM will be 8. So 1 is as 1, here we have 4 to get 8, 2 multiplied 2 is as 6. Here we have 2 to get 8 multiplied by 4, so 4 is 12. Here upon 1 we can consider to get 8 multiplied by 8, so 8 ones are 8. So total of these all numbers 12 and 8, 20 and 6, 27 upon 8. This is the remainder by remainder theorem we have in second one. Similarly, in third, the divisor gx is x only, and directly if you take x equals to 0 to get the 0 of this divisor, it will be 0 only. So we have to replace x by 0 in this dx. So p0 equals to 0 cube plus 3 into 0 square plus 3 into 0 plus 1. So all 0, 0, 0 will be 0. Only this plus 1 will be remaining. So it is the remainder in this third number. In fourth number, simply x plus pi is divisor. So divisor is x plus pi. To get the 0 of this is the linear polynomial. To get this 0 of this divisor, we take x plus pi equal to 0. So x equals to minus pi. Now x is replaced by minus pi, we give remainder by remainder theorem. So remainder is equal to replace the x in this dividend dx by minus pi. So x will be minus pi cube, 3 into x square means 3 into minus pi square plus 3 into x means 3 into minus pi plus 1 as it is. Minus pi cube will be minus pi cube, 3 into this minus pi square will be plus pi square, minus minus plus minus minus 3 into pi 3 pi plus 1 as it is. So finally minus pi cube plus 3 pi square minus 3 pi plus 1. It is the remainder in fourth question. In fifth, the divisor is 5 plus 2x. Similarly, divisor gx is 5 plus 2x. To get the 0 of this divisor, it is a linear polynomial. We will start with gx equal to 0, 5 plus 2x equal to 0. So what will be x equals to plus pi if we take there minus pi, and this 2 will multiply, it will go down. So x equals to minus pi by 2, we will have the 0 of the divisor. Now this 0 of the divisor minus pi by 2, we have to replace x in the dividend. So dividend is x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. If you replace this minus pi by 2 with the 0 of the divisor, we will get the remainder as by remainder theorem. So that is remainder equals to replace this all x by minus pi by 2. So x cube minus pi by 2 cube plus 3 into x square means minus pi by 2 square plus 3 into x is minus pi by 2 and plus 1 as it is. Now minus as it is, because 3 times minus multiplies pi cube will be 125 upon 2 cube is 8 plus and minus pi by 2 square minus plus 50 plus pi square 25 is 75 upon 2 square 4 plus minus 3 pi by 15 upon 2 plus 1 as it is. Now down there 8, 4, 2 and 1. So LCM will be 8. Here 8, so 125 will be as it is. Here 4 to multiply 2, get 8, then divide to the 150. Here we have 2 to get 8 multiplied by 4, so 15 4s are 60 we will have. Here nothing is there, so 1 multiplied by 8, 8 ones are 8. Now plus 150 and minus 125 plus 25 and plus 8 plus 33 and minus 60. Minus 60 and plus 33 will give minus 27 and upon it as it is. So this is in fifth number. This is remainder. In our question 2, find the remainder when x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a is divided by x minus a. So again we will use the remainder theorem. The divisor is x minus a is a linear. To find the 0 of this linear divisor, x minus a equal to 0 you will take. So x equals to a you will get. So this a is called the 0 of the divisor, and by replacing x by a you will get the remainder. So remainder, this is suppose px given. So we replace by a. So pa equals to wherever x you have to replace by a. It will be a cube minus a into a square plus 6 into a minus a. This will be a cube, this will be a into a square minus a cube, plus 6a minus a will be 5a. Here you can see plus a cube and minus a cube will be cancelled, so only 5a is remaining. and this remaining will be the remainder by remainder theorem. Now check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of 3x cube plus 7x or not. So one thing you should understand that if any polynomial like 7 plus 3x, if it is a factor of this given polynomial, then remainder will be 0. When you can say the one thing is the factor of the other, if you are finding remainder and it should be 0. So let's check the remainder what it comes here. So here the px is 3x cube plus 7x, the dividend we take, and the divisor which you want to check as a factor or not, it will be the divisor gx equal to 7 plus 3x. Now we want to get the remainder, so we will find the 0 of the divisor. 0 of the divisor, how to find 7 plus 3x? The divisor is to get the 0 of this polynomial. 7 plus 3x equal to 0 you will start with, and you will find the value of x. It will give x equals to, what it will give? Plus 7 will be on 0 side, minus 7, and 3 will be down. So minus 7 by 3. This x equal to minus 7 by 3 is the 0 of divisor. If you replace x by minus 7 by 3 in px, you will get remainder by remainder theorem. So that we have done here. Remainder is p minus 7 by 3, that is 3 into x is replaced by minus 7 by 3. 3 into minus 7 by 3 cube, it is plus 7 into x is minus 7 by 3. So 3 as 3, minus 7 cube is 343, minus as minus, 3 cube will be 27, and this plus minus minus, 7 sevens are 49 upon 3. Here 3 and 27 will be cancelled, 3 ones are 3, and 27 will be 3 nines are 27. So what will be the remaining? Up there minus 343 into 1, minus 343 upon 9, minus 343 upon 9, minus 49 upon 3. So to subtract or add, we should find the LCM of 9 and 3. 9 and 3 LCM will be 9. So minus 343 will be minus 343. To get here 9, we multiply 3. So multiply 3 on 49. So it will be 147. Minus 343 and minus 147 will be minus 490 upon 9. It is not equals to 0. So here the remainder is not coming 0. What it indicates? That 7 plus 3x is not a factor. If remainder comes 0, then only you can say the given thing is a factor. And if remainder is not coming 0 like this, you will say the given divisor is not a factor. So 7 plus 3x, the divisor is not a factor of the given polynomial. So this way, exercise 2.3 we have finished using remainder theorem. You are only have to do the example 9 and 10. This is very easy examples that you can see. So this concept also completes in this